Hey guys, Jason from TechAU, and first let me start this video by saying a massive thank you to everybody who used my referral code. So as you know, I own a Tesla Model 3. When we ordered one of those, you get a referral link, and since then 50 people have used it and received their cars, which is absolutely amazing. So absolute thank you to those people. So I wanted to walk you through some of the timeline of the last 12 months because it's been pretty crazy with a referral program. So Tesla's referral program, their previous one, was far too generous. They had to stop that. So they were giving away free Roadsters, which was amazing if you could get one, but that previous program shut on February 2nd, 2019. And the Model 3 referral codes only became available on May 11th. So even before the Model 3 came to Australia, we didn't even get to see that program. So that leads me to the first big event of the referral program. So obviously I started sharing that link as soon as I got it. But on June 20, I had 9 of them, and I was thinking 10 would be an amazing achievement. Now at 50, that seems crazy, but I posted on Twitter, sent a scheduled post at 2 a.m. hoping that Elon Musk could see it, and he did, which is awesome. So I asked Elon if I got to 10, could he unlock full self-driving as a reward? Even though it wasn't officially part of the program, I thought there could be an opportunity where he sees the benefit in that, in having, people who really spend time covering, writing about, promoting the brand, talking about it, spreading the word, ultimately helping Tesla achieve their overall goal, which is to accelerate the transition to electric vehicles and sustainable energy. So I thought 10 would be a good number. So Elon replied, "We'll consider." And even though I've asked multiple times since with higher numbers of referrals, I'm yet to receive a response to that. And there's really been no update. But that post, that reply, was picked up by a lot of Tesla blogs across the world. So it got a lot of attention at the time, which is awesome. So anyway, I didn't stop there. I didn't stop and give up, even though I never heard back from Tesla. So kept going. So June 28, I hit the number 10. July 31 of last year, 2019, 20 referrals. September 2nd, 30 referrals, and that's when my first delivery happened. Then December 18th, 40 referrals. And then on my birthday, February 19th of this year, I hit that magic number of 50 referrals. So that is quite substantial and quite amazing. And then just yesterday, April 4th, 2020, we hit the 50th delivered, which is even better. So I've actually got a total of 52 referrals now, but 50 of those cars have been delivered. So I can appreciate that Tesla isn't really going to see a referral as much value until it's actually delivered. So that's when they make their money out of it. So I did some calculations on what that actually is worth to Tesla. So this is based on Australian pricing. So starting at the entry-level model, you can pick up a Tesla for around 73 grand. So 50 of those, you're talking about $3.6 million of product that have helped move, which is great. If we look at the performance model, you're talking about 124,000. That's a performance model with the red paint, the white interior, the full self-driving package, so the top of the line one you can buy in Australia. They're 124,234 in Australia. 50 of those are going to set you back 6.2 mil. So with a referral, we don't know which model the purchaser chose, so we have to sort of go with averages. So somewhere between 3.6 and 6.2 million is what have helped Tesla move, which I think, my theory at least, is that the profit margin inside those would more than allow for the $8,500, which is the current price for full self-driving. So yeah, let's just reflect for a second on what the previous referral programs were. So and then we'll talk about the current one. So the previous referral program were amazing. You could get things like free power walls, go and attend a Tesla event. Obviously, that was probably US people only. You could win wheels. You could win Tesla credit, which you could then put against use it services and things like that, or merchandise. So now it comes to the big one, which is if you got a referral, it would basically take 2% off the price of a Roadster. We're talking the Tesla Founder Series Roadster. So they are going for, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So in Australia, that's worth about $326,000 for a Founder Series Roadster. And if you calculate obviously 2% off every referral, then you get to 50 and you've got 100% off. So there are, you know, big YouTube stars that have essentially accumulated multiple Roadsters. So it's easy to understand how Tesla got to this point of that program being too generous. But still, if that program was running today, I would have just earned a free Roadster, which is phenomenal. So obviously I'm disappointed that program isn't still in place, but what is still in place is we get 1500 Ks for myself and 1500 Ks for each referrer who uses my link. So that's cool, that's great. I've now, if I go to the Tesla app and the loot box, I'm now seeing you know, more than 75,000 Ks of free driving, which is, you know, that's going to serve me for many years, which is great. Awesome, really appreciate that. It's not a Roadster. So the reason I was thinking FSD could be a happy medium is it's certainly nowhere near the price of a Roadster, but it is, you know, $8,500 that I don't feel like I have right now to pull out of my pocket and buy FSD. But being a Tesla enthusiast, somebody who covers it a lot, I'm really keen to stay up to date and see where the self-driving technology goes, as well as having early access to some of the software releases that'll be handy as well. But you know, I recently traveled to Melbourne and back, and I can tell you the hardest thing about that was just overtaking slow people. So to have that navigate on autopilot, that would really fundamentally change the driving experience to the point where it's basically, it really does feel like it's driving itself. It's close with autopilot, but full self-driving is the next level. So that's kind of my feelings on it at the moment. I really wish they would consider full self-driving, and you know, to be honest, pick your number of referrals. Like, I don't mind, just give me a goal. If you think it's 60 or 70, 75, give me a target and I'll go for it, Elon. But for the minute, I'm sitting at 50 and I'm pretty happy with that, pretty proud of where we got. So yeah, that's my kind of update to the referral program. I'm sure that people who read Tesla regularly probably, and my posts, probably a little bit sick of me sharing the link, but you know, I feel like I'm doing a good thing. And when you check in the app and you see how many, you know, emissions you're saving and how many people you've helped transition to an electric car, that's way more than I can achieve just by buying a car. I buy one of them, but to have 50 other people go and buy them as well is kind of great. So I'm going to continue those efforts, but I definitely would be more incentivized to continue sharing if that was weird. Just went back to easy entry. Yeah, I'd be more incentivized if, you know, if I had another goal, but at the moment it's just racking up free kilometers, which I have a lot of those supercharging kilometers. So yeah, so that's it. I'll leave it there now, but I seriously can't thank you enough. If you use my referral code and you got a car because of me, or you got some information from a blog post and you chose, that was the deciding point, you went and bought one, thank you. And leave a comment in the post, and yeah, thanks again. Cheers.